Have you ever felt like life's challenges are pulling you down? That no matter how hard you try, negativity creeps in and takes over? What if I told you there's a way to rise above it all? A mindset so powerful, it can transform how you see the world and, ultimately, how you live your life. Welcome to today's video. The Power of Positivity. Best motivational video for positive thinking. Together, we'll explore how ancient Stoic wisdom and modern positive thinking can help you overcome obstacles, shift your perspective, and build resilience in a world full of uncertainties. Stay with me as we uncover the secrets of cultivating a mindset that empowers you to thrive, no matter the odds. Let's dive in and embrace the power of positivity. Number 1. Cultivate happiness from within. Happiness is a universal pursuit, a state of being that transcends cultures, languages, and circumstances. While many of us search for happiness in external achievements or fleeting pleasures, the truth is that genuine happiness begins within us. It is cultivated through intentional habits, self-awareness, and a mindset that prioritizes inner peace over external validation. The journey to happiness is not about acquiring more, but about discovering what truly nourishes the soul. One of the most profound steps toward cultivating happiness from within is practicing gratitude. Gratitude shifts our focus from what is lacking to what we already have, fostering a sense of abundance and contentment. Start by acknowledging small blessings in your daily life: a warm cup of coffee, the laughter of a friend, or the beauty of a sunset. By making gratitude a daily habit, you train your mind to see positivity even in challenging situations, transforming your perspective and enhancing your overall well-being. Equally important is the practice of mindfulness. In a world constantly pulling us in different directions, mindfulness teaches us to anchor ourselves in the present moment. Through meditation, deep breathing, or simply paying attention to our surroundings, we can quiet the mental chatter that often leads to stress and dissatisfaction. Mindfulness allows us to experience life fully, savoring each moment without judgment or distraction. This presence not only enhances our happiness, but also deepens our connections with others. Another cornerstone of inner happiness is self-compassion. Too often, we are our own harshest critics, setting unrealistic standards and berating ourselves for falling short. Self-compassion involves treating ourselves with the same kindness and understanding we would offer a close friend. It means recognizing that imperfection is a part of the human experience and that our worth is not tied to our achievements. By embracing self-compassion, we create a nurturing inner environment where happiness can flourish. A sense of purpose also plays a crucial role in inner happiness. Purpose gives our lives direction and meaning, motivating us to contribute to something greater than ourselves. Whether it's pursuing a passion, helping others, or working toward a personal goal, living with purpose brings a deep sense of fulfillment. Reflect on what lights you up, what values resonate with you, and how you can align your daily actions with those values. When our actions are congruent with our inner values, happiness becomes a natural byproduct. Equally significant is the role of relationships in fostering inner happiness. Human beings are inherently social creatures, and meaningful connections with others enrich our lives in countless ways. Invest time in building and maintaining relationships that uplift and inspire you. Surround yourself with people who encourage growth and share your values. At the same time, set healthy boundaries to protect your energy from toxic influences. Quality, not quantity, is what matters when it comes to relationships that support happiness. Physical well-being is another vital aspect of inner happiness. Our bodies and minds are deeply interconnected, and neglecting one inevitably affects the other. Regular exercise, a balanced diet, and adequate sleep lay the foundation for emotional resilience and mental clarity. Physical activity, in particular, releases endorphins, the body's natural, happy hormones, providing an immediate mood boost. By prioritizing your health, you create a strong vessel for cultivating lasting happiness. Lastly, embrace the power of perspective. Life is full of ups and downs, but our response to challenges often determines their impact on our happiness. Practice reframing difficulties as opportunities for growth and learning. Cultivate an attitude of optimism, focusing on solutions rather than problems. While it's natural to experience negative emotions, avoid dwelling on them. Instead, acknowledge them and let them pass. By choosing to see life through a lens of possibility, you empower yourself to maintain happiness even in adversity. Cultivating happiness from within is not a one-time effort but an ongoing journey. It requires patience, consistency, and a willingness to look inward. While external circumstances may fluctuate, the inner resources you develop through gratitude, mindfulness, self-compassion, purpose, meaningful relationships, physical well-being, and perspective remain steadfast. As you nurture these practices, you'll find that happiness is not a destination to reach, but a way of being to embody. By prioritizing your inner world, you not only enrich your own life, but also radiate positivity to those around you, creating a ripple effect of joy and fulfillment. Number 2. Face the pain in your soul. Pain is an inevitable part of the human experience, a shadow that walks with us through life's trials and tribulations. Yet we often try to escape it, pushing it away or burying it deep within. The pain in your soul, that nagging ache that whispers of past wounds, broken dreams, or unresolved conflicts, demands to be faced, not ignored. To confront this pain is to step into a profound act of courage, one that holds the potential to transform your life. But how does one face the pain in their soul, and why is it essential? Pain can manifest in countless forms: the heartbreak of lost love, the sting of betrayal, the grief of loss, or even the quiet despair of feeling disconnected from your true self. It is tempting to numb these feelings, seeking solace in distractions, unhealthy coping mechanisms, or the illusion of busyness. However, running from pain only allows it to fester, shaping our thoughts, actions, and relationships in ways we may not even realize. The unaddressed pain becomes a silent force that drives our fears, insecurities, and patterns of avoidance. The first step in facing the pain in your soul is to acknowledge its presence. This requires a moment of stillness, a willingness to pause and truly listen to the whispers of your inner world. It may be uncomfortable, even frightening, to confront what lies beneath the surface, but it is a necessary step toward healing. Once you have acknowledged your pain, the next step is to sit with it. This does not mean wallowing in self-pity or allowing it to consume you, but rather giving yourself permission to feel the full spectrum of your emotions. Cry if you need to, scream if it helps. Write your thoughts in a journal or speak them aloud to a trusted friend, therapist, or even yourself. Expressing your pain helps release its grip on your heart and allows you to process it in a healthy way. Remember, your pain is valid. It is a testament to your humanity, to the depth of your love, and to the weight of your experiences. Facing the pain in your soul also means seeking understanding. Ask yourself, what is this pain trying to teach me? Often our deepest struggles carry profound lessons about ourselves and the world around us. Perhaps your pain is a call to set boundaries, to let go of something or someone that no longer serves you, or to rediscover a passion you have neglected. It may also be an invitation to forgive others and yourself. Forgiveness is not about condoning harm, but about freeing yourself from the chains of resentment and bitterness. In the process of understanding your pain, you may uncover hidden strengths, resilience, and a greater sense of clarity about your purpose. Healing is not a linear journey. It is a spiral. You may revisit your pain at different points in your life, each time uncovering new layers and deeper insights. Be patient with yourself. Honor the pace at which your heart heals and resist the urge to rush the process. Surround yourself with a support system that uplifts you, whether it is friends, family, or a community that shares your values. Do not hesitate to seek professional help if you find your pain overwhelming. Therapy can be a powerful tool for navigating the complexities of your emotions and uncovering pathways to growth. As you face the pain in your soul, remember that you are not alone. Pain is a universal experience, a thread that connects us all. Sharing your story, when you are ready, can be a powerful way to inspire and support others on their journeys. It is through vulnerability that we find strength, and through connection that we find healing. Facing your pain is not about erasing it, but about integrating it into the mosaic of your life. It becomes a chapter in your story, not the whole book. Ultimately, facing the pain in your soul is an act of self-love. It is a declaration that your well-being matters, that you are worthy of healing, and that your past does not define your future. In the face of pain, there is also beauty, the beauty of resilience, of growth, and of rediscovering the light within yourself. So, take a deep breath, summon your courage, and face the pain in your soul. In doing so, you may find not only healing, but also a profound sense of freedom and a deeper connection to the essence of who you truly are. Number 3. The antidote to anxiety. Anxiety is a pervasive emotion that many of us experience at various points in our lives. It is a complex feeling, marked by excessive worry, nervousness, and fear about potential outcomes, often about things we cannot control. It can feel overwhelming, paralyzing, and isolating. Yet, despite its grip on so many, there is an antidote to this debilitating emotion, one that does not necessarily lie in eradicating anxiety, but in managing it effectively, understanding it, and ultimately transforming it into a more empowering experience. The first step toward overcoming anxiety is to recognize it as a natural, human emotion. It is not something to be ashamed of or avoid at all costs. Anxiety, in its most basic form, is an evolutionary response designed to protect us from danger. When we perceive a threat, whether real or imagined, our bodies go into fight or flight mode, releasing adrenaline and preparing us to face the challenge. However, in today's world, anxiety is often triggered by less immediate and more abstract stressors, like work deadlines, social pressures, or personal uncertainties. When left unchecked, this response can become exaggerated, causing anxiety to spiral out of control and affect our mental and physical well-being. The antidote, then, lies not in trying to eliminate anxiety, but in learning how to coexist with it, to manage it, and to reduce its power over us. One of the most effective ways to combat anxiety is through mindfulness. Mindfulness is the practice of staying present and fully engaged in the moment, without judgment. By focusing on the here and now, we can interrupt the endless loop of worry that anxiety often feeds on. When we're mindful, we are not consumed by the what-ifs of the future or the could-haves of the past. Instead, we shift our focus to the present, where our power truly lies. Simple techniques such as deep breathing, grounding exercises, and guided meditations can help calm the mind and body, reducing anxiety's intensity in the process. Another essential element in combating anxiety is reframing our thoughts. Often, anxiety stems from distorted thinking, catastrophizing, overgeneralizing, or imagining the worst-case scenario. By challenging these negative thought patterns and replacing them with more balanced, rational ones, we can significantly reduce anxiety's hold on us. Cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, is one proven method that helps individuals identify and reframe these negative thought patterns. By acknowledging that not every situation is as dire as we make it out to be, we can begin to loosen anxiety's grip and find more constructive ways to navigate life's challenges. Exercise is also an incredibly powerful antidote to anxiety. Physical activity helps release endorphins, the body's natural, feel-good chemicals, which can elevate mood and reduce stress. Whether it's a brisk walk, a yoga session, or an intense workout, moving our bodies not only improves our physical health but also has a profound impact on our mental well-being. Exercise gives us a tangible way to release built-up tension and can be a great way to break free from the cycle of anxious thoughts. Equally important is the role of social connection in alleviating anxiety. It's easy to feel alone when anxiety takes hold, but reaching out to others can offer comfort, understanding, and perspective. Having a supportive friend or family member to talk to can provide relief and remind us that we are not alone in our struggles. Sharing our feelings openly can also help us process and release the anxiety that may have built up over time. In some cases, professional therapy or counseling may be beneficial for those struggling with chronic anxiety. A therapist can provide a safe space to explore the underlying causes of anxiety and offer tools and coping strategies to manage it effectively. Finally, the practice of self-compassion is a crucial antidote to anxiety. Many individuals with anxiety are their harshest critics, often burdened by self-doubt and fear of failure. By treating ourselves with kindness, understanding, and patience, we can reduce the pressure we place on ourselves to be perfect or to have everything figured out. Self-compassion encourages us to embrace our flaws and imperfections as part of being human, reminding us that it's okay to experience anxiety and that we are worthy of love and care, even in our most vulnerable moments. In conclusion, the antidote to anxiety does not lie in avoiding it, but in learning how to manage it with tools like mindfulness, reframing our thoughts, exercise, social connection, and self-compassion. Anxiety may never disappear completely, but with these strategies in place, we can regain control over our lives and face challenges with greater resilience. Anxiety does not define us. It is simply a temporary emotion that we can learn to navigate, and in doing so, we find the strength and wisdom to live more fully in the present. Expect the best to happen. In a world that constantly tests our resilience and challenges our perceptions, it can be easy to fall into a mindset of caution and skepticism. The uncertainty of life, the unpredictability of outcomes, and the weight of past disappointments often create an atmosphere where expecting the worst seems like a safer bet. However, embracing a mindset of expecting the best to happen is not only empowering, but also transformative. It's a mindset that encourages growth, fuels positivity, and ultimately creates the conditions for success. This optimistic outlook, rooted in faith, preparation, and belief in one's potential, serves as a powerful force that shapes our future. Expecting the best to happen is not about naively ignoring life's challenges or avoiding the realities of hardship. Rather, it's a conscious decision to focus on the possibilities, to approach life's hurdles with hope and determination. It's about recognizing that the future is not written in stone, but is instead shaped by the attitudes, actions, and mindset we choose to cultivate in the present. When we expect the best, we open ourselves up to the opportunities that lie ahead, and we prime ourselves to act in ways that align with our desires and goals. The power of positive thinking is not just a philosophical concept, but a psychological and emotional tool that has been proven to influence outcomes. Studies show that people who approach life with optimism are more resilient, more likely to pursue their goals, and better equipped to handle adversity. This is because expecting the best helps us remain motivated in the face of setbacks. When we expect success, we are less likely to be discouraged by temporary obstacles. Instead, we view them as part of the journey, learning experiences that help us grow stronger and wiser. Moreover, expecting the best creates a positive feedback loop. As we approach life with optimism, we tend to attract more positive experiences. Our energy, mindset, and actions ripple outward, influencing the people and circumstances around us. When we expect the best, we are more likely to surround ourselves with positive influences, pursue meaningful opportunities, and make choices that reflect our highest aspirations. Our beliefs shape our reality, and by expecting the best, we set the stage for those very outcomes. One of the most profound ways that expecting the best can change our lives is in how it impacts our sense of self. When we expect the best, we begin to see ourselves as capable, worthy, and deserving of success and happiness. This belief in our own potential is transformative. It empowers us to take risks, to push beyond our comfort zones, and to take action toward our dreams. On the other hand, when we expect failure or anticipate disappointment, we limit our ability to take the necessary steps to achieve our goals. By expecting the best, We align our mindset with our true potential, unlocking our ability to accomplish extraordinary things. However, expecting the best requires more than just wishful thinking. It requires a proactive approach to life, an attitude that combines hope with effort. It involves setting clear goals, developing a plan, and taking consistent, focused action. It's not enough to simply hope for the best without putting in the work. Success is the result of deliberate action, and expecting the best fuels the motivation and perseverance necessary to achieve it. This mindset drives us to seek out opportunities, to persist in the face of challenges, and to continuously strive for improvement. At the core of expecting the best is the belief that we have the power to shape our own destiny. Life may throw challenges our way, but it is not the circumstances that define us. It's how we respond to them. Expecting the best means we approach challenges with the confidence that we have the resources, skills, and determination to overcome them. It means that despite the inevitable setbacks, we believe in our ability to turn things around, to learn from our mistakes, and to keep moving forward. In conclusion, expecting the best to happen is a mindset that can transform not just our outlook on life but also the reality we create for ourselves. It's a practice that requires us to choose optimism over pessimism, action over complacency, and faith in our own abilities. By expecting the best, we give ourselves permission to dream bigger, to aim higher, and to push the boundaries of what we believe is possible. It may not always lead to instant success, but it will always lead to growth, resilience, and a deeper sense of fulfillment. So no matter where you are in life, choose to expect the best. It's a choice that will not only change your perspective, but also change your world. Number 5. Solve the problem. Don't dwell on it. In life, we often face problems, whether personal, professional, or even societal. The natural instinct might be to dwell on the issue, repeatedly thinking about how it happened, why it happened, or what could have been done differently. However, this mindset can be counterproductive, leaving us stuck in a loop of negativity, frustration, and helplessness. It is essential to adopt a solution-oriented approach instead. Solve the problem, don't dwell on it, is not just a mantra but a powerful tool for personal growth and success. This approach emphasizes taking proactive steps to resolve issues rather than getting bogged down by them. First, dwelling on problems consumes our mental energy, often leading to overthinking. Overthinking clouds our judgment, making us more susceptible to stress, anxiety, and even depression. When we spend too much time reflecting on the problem itself, it becomes an obstacle in itself. We lose sight of possible solutions and become paralyzed by the weight of the issue. If we focus all our attention on the problem's cause or its potential consequences, we may miss opportunities for resolution or fail to see the bigger picture. On the other hand, when we shift our focus to finding a solution, we activate a more positive and constructive mindset. The first step in solving any problem is to acknowledge it, but the next step is to focus on how we can overcome it. Solving the problem requires an action-oriented mindset. When you start to look for ways to fix the issue, you become more focused on what you can control rather than what you cannot. It may sound simple, but shifting our mindset from one of helplessness to one of agency is a powerful transformation. It is essential to break down the problem into smaller, more manageable tasks. Rather than looking at the problem as a whole, identify the components or steps that will help address it. For instance, if you're faced with a financial setback, instead of fixating on how you got there, you might focus on budgeting, finding additional sources of income, or cutting unnecessary expenses. By concentrating on actionable solutions, we regain control over the situation and reduce feelings of helplessness. Moreover, solving problems requires resilience. In the face of challenges, it is natural to feel discouraged or disheartened. However, instead of dwelling on these feelings, resilient individuals choose to focus on what they can learn from the experience. Every problem presents an opportunity to develop new skills, strengthen character, and improve decision-making. As we work through problems, we grow more capable of handling future challenges. It is crucial to remember that failure is often a stepping stone toward success. Instead of viewing it as a sign of defeat, consider it as feedback, an opportunity to adjust your approach and improve. Equally important is the ability to let go of perfectionism. Often, the pressure to have everything perfect can make us feel paralyzed when faced with problems. However, striving for perfection can hinder progress. Instead of waiting for the perfect solution to appear, take small steps toward progress. Sometimes the best way to solve a problem is not by having an ideal answer, but by taking action, no matter how imperfect it may seem. This not only brings us closer to a resolution, but also helps build momentum, making it easier to continue forward even when faced with obstacles. Furthermore, the act of solving the problem shifts our focus toward the present. Dwelling on past mistakes or worrying about future consequences keeps us in a state of distraction, whereas solving the problem centers us in the present moment. By concentrating on what can be done right now, we stop ruminating over what is out of our control and focus on what we can change. This practice of mindfulness enhances our ability to make clear decisions, increases our productivity, and fosters a sense of accomplishment. Additionally, solving problems fosters a sense of empowerment and autonomy. When we tackle challenges head-on, we build confidence in our ability to handle adversity. This sense of empowerment becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. As we successfully solve problems, we gain more experience and trust in our capacity to overcome future obstacles. The more we act on solutions, the more we reinforce the belief that we are capable, which in turn motivates us to face even more challenges with a solution-oriented mindset. In conclusion, solve the problem, don't dwell on it, is a philosophy that encourages action, resilience, and empowerment. By choosing to focus on solutions rather than the problem itself, we stop wasting valuable energy on negative thinking and instead direct our efforts toward meaningful progress. This approach not only helps us navigate life's challenges more effectively, but also cultivates a mindset that leads to personal growth and success. Life will always present problems, but how we respond to them defines who we are. By solving problems rather than dwelling on them, we take control of our lives and create the space for positive change and growth. Number 6. Harness the power of gratitude. Gratitude is a transformative force often underestimated for its potential to bring profound changes to our lives. It has the ability to shift our mindset, heal emotional wounds, and foster stronger, more positive relationships. In essence, gratitude is a practice, a conscious decision to focus on the good, even in the face of life's challenges. This shift in focus can have an immeasurable impact on our overall sense of well-being. When we choose to recognize and appreciate the blessings, big or small, that surround us, we begin to create a more positive internal landscape, one that attracts more of the good things we desire. One of the most powerful aspects of gratitude is its ability to rewire our brains. Neuroscience has shown that practicing gratitude activates the brain's reward system, releasing feel-good chemicals like dopamine and serotonin. These chemicals promote a sense of happiness and contentment, which in turn makes it easier for us to adopt an optimistic outlook on life. Over time, gratitude trains the brain to focus on positive experiences, gradually diminishing the prominence of negative ones. This doesn't mean ignoring hardships or pretending that life is always perfect, but rather it's about developing a balanced perspective where the good is as easily noticed as the bad. Moreover, gratitude can significantly improve mental health. Studies have revealed that people who regularly practice gratitude experience reduced levels of stress, anxiety, and depression. By recognizing and acknowledging the positive aspects of life, we begin to combat the negative thought patterns that contribute to mental health struggles. Gratitude encourages a sense of self-worth and resilience, allowing individuals to better cope with life's adversities. This simple act of reflection has been shown to increase feelings of happiness, fulfillment, and life satisfaction. It helps shift the focus from what we lack to what we already have, fostering a sense of abundance and contentment. The impact of gratitude extends beyond the individual, creating a ripple effect in our relationships. Expressing gratitude towards others strengthens bonds and enhances connection. When we take the time to acknowledge the contributions of those around us, whether it's a simple thank you or a more thoughtful gesture, it cultivates goodwill and appreciation. This, in turn, encourages a positive feedback loop where kindness and understanding flourish. By being grateful for others, we foster an environment of respect and support, creating stronger, more nurturing relationships with family, friends, colleagues, and even strangers. Gratitude also has a remarkable ability to promote resilience. Life is full of challenges, and it's easy to become overwhelmed by setbacks, disappointments, and struggles. However, gratitude can act as an anchor during turbulent times, helping us maintain hope and perseverance. When we focus on the things we are grateful for, even in the most difficult of circumstances, we build a psychological buffer that allows us to better weather adversity. Gratitude helps us to reframe setbacks as temporary and manageable, empowering us to keep moving forward, even when the path ahead seems uncertain. In this way, gratitude is not only a tool for appreciating the good times, but also a shield that protects our mental and emotional health during life's storms. Incorporating gratitude into our daily lives doesn't have to be complicated. It can be as simple as taking a moment each day to reflect on the things we are thankful for. Some people keep a gratitude journal, writing down 3 things they're grateful for each day, while others make it a practice to express gratitude verbally or through actions. The key is consistency. By consistently engaging in gratitude, we build a habit that becomes ingrained in our daily routine. Over time, this habit can transform our mindset and our experience of life. It encourages us to see the world through a lens of abundance rather than scarcity, helping us to feel more connected, more fulfilled, and more at peace with ourselves and others. Ultimately, harnessing the power of gratitude is about shifting our perspective and choosing to focus on what is going right, rather than what is going wrong. It's about acknowledging the beauty and goodness in the world around us, even in the midst of hardship. By doing so, we open ourselves up to greater happiness, deeper relationships, and a more resilient mindset. The power of gratitude lies in its simplicity, its ability to profoundly alter our thoughts and behaviors, and its potential to enrich our lives in ways we may never have imagined. It is a small but powerful practice that can make a world of difference. Number 7. Focus on the journey, not just the destination. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to get caught up in the idea that life is all about reaching the end goal. We often measure our success by the milestones we achieve, whether that's landing a dream job, earning a certain amount of money, or ticking off items on our personal to-do list. Yet focusing solely on the destination can often lead to dissatisfaction, burnout, and a lack of fulfillment. True happiness and growth, however, lie not in the final outcome, but in the journey itself. By shifting our perspective and embracing the process, we open ourselves up to experiences, lessons, and personal transformation that we might otherwise miss. The journey is where life happens. It's where we learn, grow, and evolve as individuals. When we focus only on the destination, we risk ignoring the invaluable moments along the way, the small victories, the failures that teach us lessons, the people we meet, and the unexpected detours that might lead us to a better path than we had initially planned. Every step of the journey offers an opportunity to learn something new about ourselves, others, and the world around us. Without this focus on the present, we miss out on the richness of life. When we are too fixated on the end result, it's easy to fall into the trap of thinking that happiness is something we will attain someday when we reach that final destination. This belief sets us up for constant dissatisfaction because, by the time we reach that goal, we're already thinking about the next one. The pursuit of happiness becomes a never-ending chase, leaving us constantly wanting more. However, if we learn to enjoy the journey, we realize that happiness isn't a distant place we arrive at. It's something we can cultivate right now, through our actions, mindset, and the way we engage with the world. The journey teaches us resilience and adaptability. Along the way, we face obstacles, setbacks, and challenges that test our patience and determination. Rather than seeing these as failures, we can view them as opportunities to develop strength and perseverance. Every challenge is a chance to refine our skills and increase our capacity to handle future adversity. Embracing the journey means embracing the ups and downs, understanding that they are an integral part of our growth. It's often through these struggles that we gain our greatest insights and come to understand our true potential. Furthermore, the journey is where we experience moments of joy, connection, and creativity. It's during the process of working towards our goals that we discover new passions, meet people who inspire us, and create memories that last a lifetime. These moments, although often overlooked, add immense value to our lives. They shape our identities and make the destination worthwhile. Imagine reaching the top of a mountain only to realize that the climb, with its beautiful views and transformative experiences, was the most rewarding part of the entire journey. Living in the present moment is a crucial aspect of focusing on the journey. It requires us to be mindful, to pay attention to the sights, sounds, and feelings around us. Mindfulness helps us engage fully with our experiences rather than rushing through them in anticipation of what comes next. When we are present, we savor each moment, allowing it to enrich our lives in ways that go beyond the tangible outcomes we often chase. The more we practice mindfulness, the more we can cultivate a deep appreciation for life's nuances, creating a sense of fulfillment that transcends external achievements. Another aspect of focusing on the journey is the importance of enjoying the process. Whether it's working on a creative project, building a career, or developing a relationship, there's joy to be found in the act of doing. It's easy to get wrapped up in the pressure to succeed, but by finding meaning in the work itself, we can experience satisfaction even without immediate rewards. This approach shifts the focus from external validation to internal fulfillment, allowing us to find joy in the journey, no matter how long or challenging it may be. The journey also teaches us to let go of rigid expectations. When we become overly attached to a specific outcome, we limit our ability to adapt and grow. The destination, while important, shouldn't be the only measure of success. Instead, we should learn to value the process, celebrate progress, and recognize that the path itself holds meaning and purpose. Life rarely goes according to plan, and sometimes the most rewarding experiences come from detours or unexpected turns. By staying open to the journey, we invite new possibilities and learn to trust that the process itself will lead us to where we need to be. In conclusion, focusing on the journey instead of just the destination allows us to live more fully, embrace growth, and find satisfaction in the present moment. The destination may be important, but it's the journey that shapes who we become. By shifting our mindset and appreciating the process, we unlock the true potential of our experiences. The journey, with all its twists, turns, and surprises, is where life's most meaningful moments unfold. So, rather than waiting for the perfect outcome, let's learn to enjoy the ride and savor the lessons along the way. Number 8. Embrace your fate. Embracing your fate is a powerful act of acceptance and courage. It means coming to terms with the hand you've been dealt in life, acknowledging the challenges, setbacks, and moments of success, while embracing them as integral parts of your journey. It's easy to resist fate, to push against the currents of life, yearning for a different outcome. Yet, the truth is that the moment we stop fighting what we cannot control, we free ourselves from the heavy weight of anxiety and disappointment. Embracing your fate doesn't mean passively accepting everything that comes your way. Rather, it's about recognizing that some aspects of your life are beyond your control and choosing to focus your energy on how you respond to them. Fate, in its most profound sense, is the unfolding of our life story, often guided by forces that we don't fully understand. It's the unseen hand of destiny that shapes our circumstances, our opportunities, and our relationships. While we may have the power to make choices, certain events seem to happen as if they were meant to, nudging us toward a certain path whether we like it or not. Accepting this fact doesn't mean giving up on our dreams or aspirations. Instead, it's about finding peace in the midst of uncertainty and trust that somehow the pieces will fit together in the way they are meant to. One of the most significant aspects of embracing your fate is understanding that failure is not the end of the road, but rather a necessary detour. Life isn't about avoiding obstacles, but about navigating them with resilience and grace. Each time we encounter a setback, we are presented with an opportunity to grow, learn, and adapt. When we face challenges head-on, we begin to understand that the difficulties we encounter are often the very things that shape us into the people we are destined to become. Embracing fate means accepting that these hurdles are as much a part of our story as our moments of triumph. This acceptance, however, is not a sign of weakness. Rather, it is the ultimate act of strength. It takes courage to surrender to something bigger than ourselves and trust that there is a purpose behind every event in our lives, even if it's not immediately clear. It's the ability to let go of the need to control every outcome and trust that life has a way of aligning things in our favor, even when it seems impossible. We all go through periods of doubt and frustration, times when things don't seem to go as planned. But when we embrace fate, we allow ourselves to move forward, free from the fear of what might come next. Embracing fate also means recognizing the beauty of the unknown. There is a certain magic in not knowing what tomorrow will bring, in surrendering to the uncertainty of the future. When we stop trying to predict every step, we open ourselves up to surprises, new opportunities, and unexpected joys. This doesn't mean that life will always be easy, or that fate will always be kind. But it does mean that when we let go of our obsession with control, we create space for spontaneity and possibility. By embracing our fate, we are no longer prisoners of fear or worry. Instead, we become active participants in the unfolding of our lives, ready to face whatever comes our way with confidence and grace. Furthermore, embracing your fate is about finding purpose in every experience. Even in moments of pain or suffering, there is an opportunity for growth. Each challenge, no matter how difficult, can teach us something valuable about ourselves and the world around us. Life's most profound lessons often emerge in the most unexpected places, and when we embrace our fate, we open ourselves up to these lessons. We stop seeing obstacles as enemies, and instead, we view them as teachers, guiding us toward greater wisdom and understanding. Ultimately, embracing your fate is about trusting the journey of your life, no matter where it takes you. It's about understanding that every twist and turn, every joy and sorrow, every success and failure is part of a greater plan, one that is uniquely your own. By embracing fate, we step into our own power, knowing that we are not alone in this journey. We are connected to something much larger than ourselves, a force that is guiding us toward our destiny, even when we cannot see the full picture. And in that trust, we find the courage to face whatever the future holds with open hearts and unwavering resolve. To sum up, the power of positivity is not just about thinking happy thoughts. It's about shifting your mindset to focus on what you can control, overcoming challenges with resilience, and embracing life's journey with optimism. Stoicism teaches us that while we can't control external events, we can always control how we respond to them. By adopting this mindset, you can unlock your true potential and live a life filled with purpose and peace. So, let's commit today to focus on the positive, rise above adversity, and approach every moment with strength and clarity. Remember, your thoughts shape your reality. Choose positivity and let it empower every step of your journey. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who might need a little extra inspiration today. Stay strong, stay positive, and keep pushing forward. See you in the next one.